Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Millennial Money. So this week I'm going to be sharing 7 tips to increase your chances of getting a mortgage. So tip number 1 is to save a larger deposit. Saving a larger deposit reduces the loan to value. So a loan to value is the size of the mortgage in relation to the value of the property. The higher your deposit, the lower your loan to value rate, and you may be more attractive to a lender because you are borrowing less. And this therefore opens up the opportunity for more attractive rates. Number 2 is regularly check your credit report. Regularly checking your credit report then highlights if there are any problems. If there is any problems on your credit report, you can then address them with each credit reference agency. It's also important that you check your credit score with multiple credit reference agencies because your credit score is different with each one. There is no set universal credit score, and each credit reference agency determines your score based on different values. So if you are regularly checking your credit report and your credit scores across all of the different providers, then this will increase your chances of being able to get a mortgage because you have the ability to amend and improve your score. Tip number 3 is pay any outstanding debt. Try to clear as much outstanding debt as you can before you apply for a mortgage. This will reduce your monthly outgoings and therefore mean that you can borrow more and your affordability is more attractive to lenders. Number 4 is avoid applying for new credit if you can. If you need a new car, try not to take one out on finance just before you're applying for a mortgage because this will go down in your monthly outgoings and will reduce the amount that you can afford to pay out for a mortgage each month. So lenders will take this into consideration when they are deciding how much they will lend to you and what rate they are going to offer. Tip number 5 is a nice and easy one. Register on the electoral roll. Lenders use the electoral roll as a proof of address. So by checking that you're on the electoral roll and proving your address, they know that you are who you say you are and that they are happy in regards to any fraudulent activity and any fraud checks. Tip number 6 is sever any financial links that you have with someone. Being financially linked to someone else can negatively impact you and your credit score. So it is important that if you are financially linked to an ex-partner, that you ensure that you are no longer linked to them because whatever they do with their credit and whatever happens on their credit report with their score, it will negatively impact you if they get themselves into debt. So ensure that you're not financially linked to someone who has bad credit because that can negatively impact you. And financially linking yourself means sharing a mortgage or sharing a joint account. So you need to make sure that you update your records. Finally, tip number 7 is ensure all of your income can be proved. So anything that you fill out on your application, ensure that you can prove that you do earn and you do receive what you say you do. So that means that you need to make sure you have all of your pay slips up to date. If you are self-employed and applying for a mortgage, you need to make sure that you have the right amount of accounts to prove that you can borrow as much as you are asking for. And also ensure that you have at least 3 months of bank statements to hand so that when you go to apply for a mortgage and lenders ask for all of that information, you have it there readily available. Okay, so that's it for this week's Millennial Money. Hopefully those 7 tips will help you to increase your chances of getting a mortgage. If you have any questions or anything finance related, email me, lauren@moneytothemasses.com, and hopefully we can cover that in a future video. If you like our video today, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel and go and follow us over on our social media. So our Facebook, Money to the Masses, our Instagram @MoneyToTheMasses, and our Twitter @MoneyToTheMasses with the number 2. Thanks so much for watching.